must be prepared for this war. And that is why we feel as a church we should also make an engagement by supporting the orders by the President and the guidelines as published by the Minister of Health. The church is one of the major stakeholders in this country, and therefore when there is any crisis, the church must also be there to fight, because we represent a constituency of the flock. And our main task as the church is to provide oversight of every social, economic, spiritual matter that arises within the people. And therefore our major concern is the coronavirus epidemic, which has declared war globally. When we look at places like China, we see a superpower. When we look at places like Italy, we see a superpower. America, and this enemy has not spared anyone. In Kenya, unlike those superpowers, we are a nation. We are strong in our own way, but we need to take precautions about this war, because this war has come at our doors, and we cannot take for granted that it is going to end very soon. We are not here to make people feel uncertain, but we want to assure them that God is still under control. At this particular point, I want to take this opportunity to thank the President for his bold steps taken to contain the spread of coronavirus in Kenya. I am asking every Kenyan to heed to the call by the President and to adhere to the suggested hygiene procedure to contain the spread of this pandemic. Before the President had spoken, the country was like in the darkness. But now he has shaped a destiny where of hope, and we hope we are towards that hope. And it is for that matter we've come out to ask the relevant ministries to break down, clarify the President's orders, and make it easier to follow, so that there is no confusion and panic generally. Because most of our people in this country are not that informed, and therefore there is a lot of rumor circulating everywhere, and therefore we want the ministries concerned, including the administration, to take charge and to help our people to understand this order as we are guided by the Minister of Health. The President orders has given us a direction and how to engage, but it is not very clear. The area of implementation in this country is a key area where most of the times we fail, even when we come up with the strategies, however good they are. Like today, when you observe the way people are boarding matatus, in Machakos County where we are, you wonder how safe we are. And that is why we are concerned that although these decrees are with us, how are we going to manage them? How are we going to interpret them? And then make sure that they are being followed so that the country can fight and win this war. The churches in this country are a major stakeholder to this war, and we need to provide soldiers by supporting this guideline as stipulated by the Minister of Health. And at this particular moment, we want to encourage the churches. First and foremost, we have the poor in our midst. These very poor people cannot afford sanitizers, even Kipanga soap. Wengine wanaiona after working for many hours. But how safe are we if there is a class of people that is closed outside there? Well-wishers should also come in and look at the most ill people in this country economically and socially, so that they can also stand with them. And it is my call that the entire ABC congregation on Sunday to come up with an offering to give so that we can provide sanitizers, soap, and get a moment to talk to these people who cannot access information through media and through any other avenue apart from the church. So it is my wish that every church in this country take a step forward. Let us not become hearers and not doers. We want to become hearers who are doers. We have heard what the president said, but how are we going to engage this as a major stakeholder in this country? This does not spare even the companies that are operating within our countries, because we must now remember the poor and the marginalized communities by donating sanitizers, soap, and lowering the prices of essential commodities needs to fight this pandemic war. So this war is for all of us. It is not for the very few. It is not for the government. It is our war. And at this particular moment, we want to pause as a people and as a citizen of this country to ask ourselves the question of preparedness. Here get towards the consequences of the president's orders, which cannot be underestimated. Because we have heard it is said, yes, but how about these people, especially the casual workers? We are concerned as a church, the casual workers, including the hawkers. How safe are they in their businesses? How safe is their business? What is the government going to do to that effect? Because the casual laborers are the main key stakeholders to the development of this country, because they provide labor